So, just like Maggie's topic, mine's about my job. If you didn't know where I work at LaGrange Pharmacy, and I deliver meds to old people and weird people and stupid people. But, so yeah, I see all kinds of people, which I would not want to meet. But I also work in the back of the pharmacy, where like you just see all types of people at the job. And then I also work up front. So anyway, up front, I've seen a lot of weird things. So there's this couple that always comes in, and they're always the same people. But one day, all our like toilet paper rolls were on sale, and they bought them all. They like got their jar, and they're like, "Oh, look, the toilet paper was on sale. Oh, go grab them all." And then I'm like, "Are you serious?" And so here's their whole cart, and they had like our whole stock of toilet paper, and they brought it all home. And I'm like, are they gonna build a fort out of it or something? So, yeah, I had to count them all and ring it all up. This other day, it was actually probably the most interesting day I've ever experienced at work. I caught shoplifters. They were middle school amateurs. But, so yeah, so apparently they went into the bathroom and like stole some makeup. And so we didn't know it at the time, but so they were able to get out of the store with all the stuff, but then I saw them looking at our schedule, and a lot of people that I see, like, there's potential shoplifters that my bosses tell me about, and like you have to press a little button that sets off a little beep alarm, you know, like, oh, they're here, and then someone might be, I keep careful eye on them. And what they usually do is they check the store hours to see what hours people, like, the adults aren't here, because past 5, that's when it's just me up front, and people who like work the floor are all gone. And so anyway, they left, except a pharmacist went to the bathroom and came up to the front holding all the cosmetic, all the boxes, brought it out of the garbage. And they were brought in, and then so I had to call the police, and they came and they went into our little break room, and their parents were called. And they yelled at them big time, and all the customers at the store heard it, and they're like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh, shoplifters, you know, just teenagers." Anyway, that's up front. Now, when I deliver, it's just a whole new beast that comes out.
Oh boy.
When I get to, I deliver to old people and nursing homes and mentally ill people. And you should have seen my face when I found out that there are pedophiles and rapists at the, what is it?
Kendall Ranch?
Yes, Cedar Valley Ranch. I just figured, I've been working there a year, and I just figured out probably a couple weeks ago that there are pedophiles there. Should have seen the look on my face. I was like, I did not know this whole time. And so, yeah, but we've had work experiences there all the time. Like, I know this one girl that used to work here, she trained me, but she's in college now. Her dress was lifted by one of the people, and it was creepy. So, yeah. Anyway, so I go to Shellsburg by the Shellsburg School District, and there it's old people, it's assisted living, and it's also like kind of mentally screwed up people. But anyway, so I was standing at the counter just waiting for the nurses, and the nurses are terrible there. Like, I just wait there forever, and they see you, but you know they don't. It's a trend at the hospital, like you have to crinkle the bag so they notice you and they pretend not to notice you, like take the drugs. And so crinkle in the bag, and then finally she notices me and I'm like, thank you. Look at the stuff and sign the sheet so I can get out of here, because when I go to Shellsburg I go way past my hours. But anyway, so as I'm sitting there, some old person, I'm leaning against the counter, and some old person comes up and like strokes my back. And I'm just like, and so I was training for someone that, a new employee that one day, and they just look at me and I'm just like, just don't freak out and let's get out of here. And so I rushed out of there and went back. So yeah, there's all sorts of people that I see in the workplace. A lot of people are stupid, and like people will show up in their pajamas and stuff like that. It's just weird. So yeah, it gets really weird around Christmas time, because yeah,
Yeah.
Just buy the weirdest gift, because like our priorities, we don't sell like big toys or something like that, but people still buy the weirdest stuff in the store. And then there's like, of course, there's old people buying stuff like sex aids. But yeah, so that's the kind of stuff I experience at work. There are all sorts of people out in this world.
All right.